nuts and bolts of self-publishing, just step by step. Hi, I'm Rebecca, and welcome to the Mamalorian Way, where I like to talk about entrepreneurship, and particularly entrepreneurship as a vehicle, like an amazing vehicle for full self-expression. Recently, I had on my channel a young author, Daniela Campos, who has published a book, Say My Name, and you can check out the cards above. We talked about how she had a journey of writing a book and then not getting any interest in getting an agent or a publisher to publish her book. So she went down the route of self-publishing. And I've had people ask me, well, how can I do that? So today I'm making a primer, just kind of ABC nuts and bolts about how you can self-publish. So let's get to it. Got to put my specs on so I can see. Nuts and bolts of self-publishing, just step by step. So number one, write the book. Write the book. There's also other things just besides the text. You want to make sure you have your title and a good, compelling, catching title, and maybe a subtitle to give it a little bit of extra oomph. Your name, author's name, and contributors' names. Okay, so think about it. Could be people who are illustrators. Could be people who write a introduction to your book or a preface to your book. Anybody that maybe wrote the book with you. Table of contents. This may or may not be useful for you if you have a fiction book, but definitely if you have a nonfiction book, go through. What are your chapters? What are your main points? Any dedications or an introduction? Again, it could be written by you or other people. Images, illustrations, drawings, graphics of any sort. And then particularly if it's a nonfiction book, maybe there's references, notes, bibliography, and index. Just make sure your book is complete. Second thing you do, go directly to copyright.gov. Let's go. Why copyright your book? Well, to copyright your book, it means you have the right to this work and nobody can make money off of your book if you have registered it. Well, they may try to, but you have a basis to say, no, this is my work and it's my original work. So you register your work simply by going down, learn more, log in, register. Now, I'm not going to go through this login, but this is where you find it. Log in. You'll upload your work. Pay, I'm not sure how much it is. Pay a fee. Takes a couple weeks. Now, while you're doing this, we're going to go back to step 3, format. So it maybe takes 2 or 3 weeks to get your copyright. While you're doing that, you can format your book. And you need to format it in an ebook form, and it's also called Kindle Direct Publishing, and we'll learn more about that, and a paperback form. And you're like, but I'm a writer, not a formatter. No worries. Fiverr.com has you covered. Let's go to Fiverr.com. What is Fiverr.com? It is a marketplace for freelancers to put out their work and for people who need certain things like an ebook formatting, a paperback formatting, to find the people who can do it. Now, they're usually working in other parts of the world besides the United States and Canada, so the prices are probably cheaper if you work with somebody who's overseas. So I had done a search earlier for book formatting. What you want to do is find somebody who has certain number of stars with a certain number of reviews. And they also need to do an ebook and a paperback formatting. And you'll look here, I clicked on his premium for 200 pages, about 25. And this is a starting rate. You can always talk to your people before you hire them about what you need. But he says paperback, ebook, table of contents, headers, footers, page numbers, etc. And if you have a longer book, it's going to cost a little bit more. It's great. I've not had a bad experience on Fiverr yet. Let's go back. You've written your book. You have all the information. 2, you've copyrighted your book. 3, you found somebody on Fiverr to do an ebook and a paperback formatting of your book. Next thing is you need a professionally designed book cover for your ebook and your paperback. You're going to head back to Fiverr and you're going to look up ebook cover design, paperback design. I would suggest getting somebody to do this for you. It's not that expensive, and it's going to look more marketable. And look at their designs and see what speaks to you. Also, how many stars do they have? How many clients have they had? And again, this guy is in Germany, $30 to start. You'll get front or ebook cover. So you may need to compare packages. I can create the following book cover: ebook, book, hardback, paperback, Amazon, etc., etc., etc. You can send them a question message before, have a conversation maybe with a couple people, and decide who you want to work with best. Contact the seller beforehand, talk to them about it, and then you can order. You've got your formatting. You've got your professionally designed book cover for your ebook and your paperback. Well, next thing is write the description. So now we're in marketing. We've done production. We've written it. We've got the copyright. We've got the formatting. We've got the cover. That's production. Now we're going into marketing. Go to Amazon.com. Read descriptions of books similar to yours. And you want to kind of copy what they're doing. Don't forget to write up a bio for yourself and include a picture. Decide which categories fit your book best, and then you can choose up to 7 keywords to help readers find your book. And those are kind of what people may be typing in, like young adult fantasy fiction, self-help books for confidence building, something like that. Just very descriptive for what people may be looking for. So let's go to Amazon.com. Have you ever heard of Amazon.com? Amazon.com, whatever came up. Here's a bestseller. You have your cover here. This is why you want your professionally designed cover right here. Your title, the 4 winds, and here's your subtitle, a novel. Kindle edition. So you may need to know if there's different kinds of editions for your book. Edition 1, edition 2. A lot of times they have in their description some kind of quote from a source like the New York Times. If you don't have it, no worries, don't put it in. Little description of who the author is, and I picked just a bestseller, and a short description that brings you into maybe the story or why you would want to buy this particular nonfiction book to solve your problem. And read and read and read and read and see what descriptions in your genre for your type of book are looking like. And then for your author description, here she is. She's got a nice little picture up there. Again, short, 4 paragraphs, but you can do like 1 or 2 paragraphs. Who you are. Maybe it's your first book. Debut author, so-and-so and so-and-so. Pleased to announce the publishing of her first book. It's a novel, an epic love story, an intimate family drama, whatever it is. Put your picture up there. Why not? We want to see who you are. The more familiar you are to people, even just your face, the more they're going to want to engage with your book. 6, get publishing. All right, scary. Now you have your text, you have your copyright, you have your formatting, you have your book cover, you have the description, starting the marketing materials. Get to publishing. Go to kdp.amazon.com. Let's go there now. Here we go. So we are at kdp.amazon.com. I happen to be in the US and I'm English speaking. That's what that little thing is. Self-publish ebooks and paperbacks for free with Kindle Direct Publishing and reach millions of readers on Amazon. Publishing takes less than 5 minutes and it's on Kindle stores within a day or 2. You can earn up to 70% royalty on sales to customers, just depending. You keep control of your rights. You can publish in ebooks and paperback. Let's learn how easy it is. Click. Create a book. Enter your book details. And this is where we've done our homework. We have our book titles, authors and contributors. We have our book description. We have keywords. We have categories. I also call them genres. We are ready to go and create our book. We'll go to bookshelf. Kindle Direct Publishing. I'm on my bookshelf. Say I've gotten all my description, everything ready, and I click Kindle ebook because I'm going to put in my ebook. This is how easy it is. It's in English. Here's your title, your subtitle, maybe a series, edition number, first edition, author, contributor. You want to add some more like an illustrator, a photographer, a translator. There you go. Your description. How do I format the description? Click on that. Learn. Publishing rights. I own the copyright. Keywords, here's your keywords, how they search for it. Categories, age range, etc. Pre-order. You ready to release now, or you're not quite finished? Save and continue. I don't have anything in here, but you would save and continue, through the steps, and really in a day or two you could have your book up, as long as you've done all your homework. Then, is it over? Is this really over? Okay, say you're published. It's up there. You've put in your book because it's formatted, and the cover and the description and your bio, everything is up. Guess what you get to do? Promote. Yeah, even if you had a publisher, you'd still be doing this. So promote your book on Facebook, because now you have an Amazon link, on Instagram, on YouTube. Go to bookstores now that hopefully they're open. Free giveaways. It's a great calling card of like, hey, I wrote this book. Do you want a copy? Maybe you can get it to people that can write a review, because you can always update your descriptions in your Amazon page. I love this book. It's great for kids. Signed, Miss Collins, second grade teacher at Patton Elementary. Why not, right? Why not? All right. So, basis of self-publishing: write it, format it, cover it, copyright it, write your description, get it published. kdp.amazon.com, and go promote yourself. Have a great one. Thanks for joining me. If you like, comment, subscribe, let me know anything else maybe you'd want to see covered on this channel, and I will catch you the next time. Stay curious, y'all.